Today calls for the big one, guys. The big one. Lucy is out of school today. She's sick. I guess she got whatever was going around, that little bug we had. Annie was sick for about a week with bronchitis, and then Jana was out yesterday with a stomach ache, and now Lucy is out today because of a stomach ache. Yeah, it's only going to be a matter of time before it hits me or my husband. Yesterday, I don't know how many of you had issues with sciatica or bad degenerative disc. I have two bad discs. My L4 and my SL4 and my SL5 discs are completely shot. I don't even know how I'm still able to get up and do what I have to do during the day. But they're gone. Well, they're not gone. Obviously, I still have them, but they're very, very bad. I have issues with my disc. I have issues with sciatica. I have what they call spondylolisthesiosis. And I remember that term because it has the two letters, or it has the three letters, LOL, smack in the middle of the word, like it's laughing at me. Okay? Yeah. So, yesterday, I had a really bad case of it, and it felt like my nerve was actually completely pinched, and I couldn't move my left leg at all. It hurt so bad. I had stabbing pain between my lower back, my very lower back, like where your derriere muscles and your lower back meet, through there, all through down my left leg. It was horrible. I felt like I was doing the Frankenstein walk, but just with that one left leg, just trying to get it, to move like that. And I felt like I was doing like the hokey pokey, but I couldn't quite turn myself around. I could only maybe spin around because I only had one leg going, if any of that makes sense at all. But yeah, it hurt really, really bad. So I actually managed to get to sleep, and it feels really good today. So maybe it was just everything that's been going on, stressing me out, on top of everything, and I don't know. It seems fine today. Yesterday we had a really, really rude customer, guys. Not even gonna lie. I straight up almost went off on this dude. Alright, I mean, I can take a lot of crap. I'm a pretty strong gal. I can take a lot of crap. I've been in this business for a very long time. Sometimes things happen that are out of our control, that we can't fix immediately, right when you demand them. And let me tell you what happened. I had just clocked in. Okay, I had just gotten to work, put my stuff down in my locker, went out and punched in. Just got in. This guy comes up. He's like, "What's wrong with your phone? I've been trying to call 4 times. All I got is a voicemail." Like, really rudely, standing there on his phone, trying to call the store. I had no idea what he was doing. I was just, I asked, if I could help him really politely, like I always do. He's on his phone trying to call the store. He was like, "Well, your phone's not ringing." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll see what I can do about it." And he was like, "Well, hurry it up." I'm like, "Back off, boo. Not today. Not in my face. I don't know who you think you are. That's not gonna fly." I didn't say that, of course. I didn't say that, and I didn't do what I wanted to do. I didn't do any of that. But we just, went and we just went and checked out the phones to make sure they were fine. And they were actually okay on our end. What had happened, our service provider actually had some sort of weird interference with something that affected not only our business, but a couple of other businesses around us. So it was not just us, okay? And when that happens, there's nothing we can do about it. That's not on us. We just have to wait for their end. We just have to wait for our service provider just to fix it. But don't come in acting like it's my fault when I had zero to do with it and when I just clocked in. And I know I just clocked in because you saw me coming in. You were right behind me as I was coming in from the freaking parking lot. Okay, boo? No, it's not going to happen. Not today. Not ever. I can take a lot of crap, but the minute you step to me and get in my face over crap that's not my fault, it's done. It's over. I really don't know how much more I can take of rude people. I can't. I've taken far too much crap this past month. It's done. It's done. And there's just no telling when I'm going to snap out at people. And honestly, I'm like the nicest, down-to-earth person that you're probably ever going to run into. And I'm not saying that just to kind of toot my own horn here. I'm not, all high horsey and all sanctimonious. But I really am. Like, I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. And I work with the public. So, I just love being, out in public. I love talking. But the minute you start disrespecting me over crap I have nothing to do. The minute you start disrespecting me over crap that's out of my control is the minute we're gonna have problems. Is the minute I'm just gonna leave before I do something that's gonna get me fired, which is what I actually did. I actually left, went to the back, and just kind of cooled down because I can't afford to lose my job. But if you're one of those people who goes in and starts yelling at people over crap they really can't control, then you're an asshat. And please don't do it. Kind of like a little PSA, guys. We work hard. We really do. There's all kinds of crap to be done, all kinds of crap to take from other people. And that's just, don't act like a jerk. Just don't do it. So if I look tired, it's because I am. It's 10:30 Thursday night, and I am pumping gas. I just left work for the second time again today. I was there earlier, went home at my usual time, got called in because somebody quit. Of course, I picked up the hours, but now it's 10:30 at night and I'm pumping gas. So, and I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning. Yay me. But I'm not going to complain because every single penny is helping right now. So, just wish my sciatic nerve would ease the fudge off and let me do what I have to do without me looking like freaking limping everywhere. It's Friday morning. I just woke up a little bit ago. It's 6 o'clock. I'm trying to get ready for work while getting the kids out because I have to go back. My daily torture, work. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. I'm a glutton for money, basically. But let me get some coffee and then let me grab these guys. So we're having a bit of a rough morning. She is having to miss school. Unfortunately, sometimes that's how it goes. I can't. She wants to go to school, but what she's doing, she'll run. She has no clothes on. She'll run to the front door and then bang her head into the door and then say she wants to go to school but she won't go get dressed. And you can't manhandle her and make her get dressed. I know everybody, on the spectrum, or everybody who doesn't have kids on the spectrum is going to be like, why don't you just pick her up with the clothes on her? It's not that simple. That's not how this works. When she's in a meltdown, they unfortunately pretty much control the household until the meltdown passes. Partially, I think it's because she was coughing again last night and she's really tired. So I was on the verge of letting her miss school anyway. But I don't think school's going to happen at all at this point. And this isn't the first time. You just have to learn how to deal with it. You can't make her do something when she's in full meltdown mode. That's not how this works. It's just not how it goes. Kind of like a couple of days ago, we were in the parking lot at work. I was getting ready to leave. I had the kids in the car. My husband was in the car. She escaped her car seat. She's a 3-year-old Houdini. She can escape anything, anytime, anywhere, no matter what we use or how we use it. We have tried everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. We have tried everything short of duct taping her around and into the car seat. But she escaped her car seat. I was trying to get her back in. She goes into full panic, meltdown mode, fight or flight. So she fights and starts hitting and kicking and pinching and biting me. Which, that's actually pretty normal for a meltdown. I mean, that's, everybody's gonna say that's not normal for a 3-year-old. It kind of is and it kind of isn't. There's a huge difference in between a tantrum, I don't want to do it, and a full autistic meltdown mode. This was full meltdown mode. I mean, the look on her face was gone. She turned into another little kid. It's like she's not self-aware of anything. And just full meltdown mode. What, baby? It's okay. Come here. So I used my hand like that to block her from hitting me. And I guess the people parked beside us didn't like it too much. And then my husband was like, why don't you stare a little bit harder? He doesn't like people staring at his kids, especially during a meltdown. I don't either, but I was too busy to notice, but he saw it. And I don't care about people staring. I'm used to people staring at us all day long. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done. But if you're gonna stare, at least, you know, offer to help in some way. You know what I mean? But they were staring, and my husband was like, stare, you know what, stare, you know, keep staring. I don't know. I didn't really hear all that he said. But there are people who come in all the time. There are customers that come in maybe once or twice a week, and I know who they are. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I see him next. That's still kind of up in the air. What, baby? You want the sun to come out?
Yeah.
Well, I do too. It'll come out. Is that why you're so mad the sun's not out? Yeah, that makes mommy mad too sometimes. It'll come out. Okay? I don't even know why I'm crying. Stressed out. Tired. Last night didn't help at all. I kept waking up. Annie kept waking up. And I really should be in a good mood because we received a bit of a good news yesterday. And it's not like, it was so odd because one of my husband's prospects for a job contacted a really, really, really strong reference that my husband has, and this person knows everything there is to know about my family and I, and has seen what my husband can do, has worked with my husband, has been his boss, been his employer before, has worked with him on several occasions. I mean, he's probably one of the best references that he's got, because he's known him for years and years and years and years and years. And he knows my family, and I know he would give him a really strong, good recommendation. And that kind of made my day yesterday. He said, this person contacted me and was like, well, hey, I got a call about, you know, your hubby. And I'm like, yes, like, I felt so relieved because I know this person, like, wouldn't screw us over or anything like that, wouldn't say anything bad, you know, would give them like a really good honest review without being too biased, but at the same time knowing how much we need an extra income right now. So that was really awesome. That kind of made my day. It's Saturday morning and I didn't record a lot yesterday, mostly because I was in a lot of pain from my nerve, my sciatic nerve. If you ever had sciatic issues, you know what a literal pain in the butt it can be. And my entire left side was killing me. My leg, my thigh, my back, everything. It was hurting pretty bad. And then I was so tired from everything that we actually crashed early last night, maybe about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Annie and I lay down. Annie was actually pretty sick yesterday. She threw up twice. But she seems okay now. She's watching TV with Lucy. But she threw up twice yesterday. And her and I just slept for a long time. And I actually slept for about maybe 10 hours, which is really good. And that helped out so much because I'm just so exhausted from everything that's been going on. And then I did the double shift the other day. Then I had to get up at 5:30 the next day. I was just tired. I have to go in this morning, but I feel pretty good today. I feel really good. My pain disappeared overnight. I'm not going to be surprised. I mean, I won't be surprised if it comes back. But I feel good right now. That's all that matters. As long as I can get to work and do what I have to do, I'm all good. You guys, I haven't had an episode of really bad sciatica like this since I used to work for another company. And the company name rhymes with Taco Hell. And it was because I was overworked. I mean, I was making bank. I had tons of money. But I had zero time to do anything else but work. No time for my family. No time to pay any of my bills. No time to spend money on my kids. Nothing. I had no time. Zero time. I was working maybe 60, 70 hours a week easily. But I had no time to do anything else. They ran me into the ground, and I actually almost lost Annie because of it. I became pregnant with her when I was working with them. And each time I would request a day off to go see a doctor or to go to a chiropractor, my request was always ignored or looked over or accidentally looked over. And I would always have to go into work anyway. Because if I didn't go into work, I would lose my job. So, but I haven't worked for them a few years now, so at least where I'm at now, I'm not doing 60, 70 hours a week, but I work with people who take their job seriously, who get the job done, and my request off, when a request days off, it's taken seriously. I mean, I've never had a trouble getting the days off that I needed for me, for my husband, for my kids. Anything that needs done, it gets done. And this company actually, cares about their employees, so I'm really happy with where I'm at. But I just wish I didn't have to drive so long to get there. It's like maybe a 20 to 30 minute drive depending on traffic, which I know is not bad at all, and I know people actually drive further than that to get to work, but it's taken a toll on my car. I know, first world problems, right?